Lyndon and I have had quite a few unpleasant words here lately over the deal that he hired Mike Wallace to assassinate the president. It's been hectic in every way, but we've lived through it this far. I guess we'll continue to do so. Lyndon should have never issued that order to Mike, but we've had our differences, and I'm a true blue to Lyndon, as I've always been, and tried to carry out every order that he's ever given me. But this is one I'll probably never be able to forget. And the times that we've had in Texas, and the embarrassment that Lyndon had gotten from Kennedy, I guess there wasn't anything else to do but what he did.
Well, you know, Lyndon could have really hit me if he would.
Well, Lyndon's the kind of person that doesn't want to help anyone. He's all for Lyndon, and that's the way he's pretty much always been.
Well, they had me backed up on that Henry Marshall killing, and they just kind of blackmailed me to keep my mouth shut. And if I hadn't had a bunch of tapes that I'd played after he got killed, because, you know, 17 got killed in this situation very mysteriously. And I've done a lot of time, and I've lost a lot of money, and hurt my family a whole lot. And it's really got me just disgusted with Lyndon in one way. In one way, I feel real sorry for him.
Thanks for being on the front lines and fighting this battle and just pushing this out to the American public. We've had this tape for, I'd say, 8-9 years, something along those lines. And passed it around to some of the leaders. As Alex mentioned a while ago, the biggest implication of this is if they got away with this in the 60s, if they killed a president, covered it up across multiple agencies, then where are those people? How did they do it? They're ultimately still there in some way, shape, or form, in some capacity. And so at this point, all I've done is share this tape with a few people. In fact, a lot of the people that are fighting the hardest for our country have heard this tape. They've listened to it. I've shared the background, the history with them. And so, to my knowledge, President Trump heard it over in West Palm Beach. Donald Trump Jr.'s heard it. Ronna McDaniel, she was supposed to share that with President Trump. I don't know that ever got shared. That was about 8 years ago. Ken Paxton, Don Buckingham, a lot of the folks that are fighting the good fight, that are out there doing the frontline stuff for the right reasons, they've listened to it, and they know what they're up against. So,
I mean, this is the former head of the DNC and LBJ's right-hand man on record. That's just, look him up, going, yeah, killed a bunch of people.